welcome to another episode of Yo Makes New Camera Edition. I've got a new overhead camera for my computer. We're going to see how this baby works. I have before you my Taurus Judge shoulder rig sent to me by the lovely folks at Craftholsters, who are making quality leather holsters for everyone. Today we will be checking out the Premium Holster Care Kit. I've been looking forward to testing this thing out. I don't need to tell you guys how much if you've been keeping track of my video. So, without further ado, let's rip this bad boy open. Opens just fine. This thing contains the break-in liquid, the leather conditioner, the leather balm, the dauber, the microfiber sponge, and the wool pad. So, let's see what we've got. Oh, check that out. That appears to be the microfiber sponge, or maybe it's the wool pad, I'm not sure. The balm. It looks like my beard balm tin. The large container of break-in liquid, unlike the small container in the small care kit. Good old-fashioned wool dauber there. Ah, there we are. A quite significant microfiber sponge there. A leather conditioner. That's nice. And most importantly, the instructions. So, this package takes care of break-in maintenance and minor repairs of your leather holster. Follow the instructions below. Break-in. Apply the break-in liquid to parts of your holster that need to be loosened. Use the wool dauber to spread the liquid and let the leather soak it in. Stretch the leather to loosen the fit, or place gun in a plastic bag inside the holster by force. Let dry overnight. Leather will retain adjusted fit. Leather conditioning. Apply the leather conditioner to the holster or microfiber sponge. Coat the outside part of the holster with liquid. Polish the surface holster until holster has a desired shiny effect. Leather balm for deep cleaning. Apply the leather balm to the wool pad. Use the balm to deep clean and coat minor scratches or dirt on your holster. Polish until all balm is soaked in the holster. Let dry overnight and repeat if the results are not satisfactory. So, I have my Taurus Judge. She is, of course, unloaded. So we will apply the break-in liquid to the parts of my holster that need to be loosened. If you recall from, I think it was my first video, this holster was a bit on the tight side, so I'm going to go ahead and spray along the seams. This holster is quite well made, so there's a lot of mobile parts in here, so I'm going to go ahead and hit everything that moves. Of course, my desk as well. Make a sizable mess in here. We'll go ahead and take our handy dandy wool dauber. Really work it into the seams there. As you'll recall from my last video, if you're in the US, these holsters are coming from a long way away. So you're going to want this leather care kit to take care of any dryness the holster might have gotten in transit. The leather will dry out a little bit. And we'll need a little bit of care. As you can see, the leather's just drinking this liquid up. In order to ensure proper fit. I was a bit dissatisfied with how my last holster that I reviewed was out of the box. but I'm sure that many of you will call my chagrin upon remembering that, hey, this thing went all over the Atlantic Ocean. It's going to be a bit dry. And work that little stuff right in there. And as you can see, guys, this doesn't take forever. Taking care of your holsters is not an all-day ordeal, and it's something that you ought to be doing. Not only does it ensure good fit for your pistol, it also ensures the longevity of your high-quality leather goods. Not just the holster, but your belts need to be taken care of, your wallet needs to be taken care of. If you carry a handbag or a satchel or whatever they're calling them these days, those need to be properly taken care of. And a kit like this will at the very least provide you with the instruction necessary and the experience necessary to care for your leather goods. Otherwise, well, if you're a big guy like me and you sweat a lot, you're going to wind up with a nasty looking belt, or you can even get dry rot in some of your leather goods if you don't take care of them. You see this in a lot of messenger bags, you see this in a lot of old military gear. People just not taking care of their stuff, and you can tell. So, one of the things that I do recommend for this break-in process is you want a somewhat hefty leather bag. I find these freezer bags that had a little slidey lock on them work very well. You want it to be a little bit heftier than your standard grocery bag. Otherwise, when you put the pistol into the holster, you tear. And then you can get all the break-in fluid on your holster. So, just firmly sliding my pistol into the holster. I hope if I actually opened it up. And you got to give it a little bit of English to get it back in there. Which is, of course, why we are doing this break-in process. Go ahead and snap the snap closed. And there you have it, my Taurus Judge sitting in my shoulder rig. Now I'm going to let that sit overnight. It's already snug, so I don't see any of the problems that I had with my last holster. I'm hoping that when this comes out, I will be able to go ahead and get a nice smooth draw from it. As always, my thanks to Al and the good folks over at Craft Holsters, making quality custom holsters for everyone. If you want a good quality holster at a good quality price, you go ahead and talk to them. They have been more than willing to customize, to work around, to embellish all of these things for me. I'm a big guy. I'm not just a fat guy. I'm also a broad-shouldered guy. So this holster that we're looking at right here actually had to be adjusted to fit around my big giant shoulders. In order to fit somebody like me, custom holsters can be extremely expensive. This one was not. Now, this one was not sent to me free. I did pay for this one, but it did not break the bank. In fact, I don't think they charged me any more to have this necessary custom work done. So, if you're like me and you're shaped in a funny way, or if you just like a nice pistol holster and you don't want to pay premium prices, go talk to my friends at craftholsters.com. They will set you up with a fine, double-stitched, high-quality leather holster with all metal fittings, just like the ones that I always use. Once again, I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons, ThyGeekdomCome, Lavtodd, Tim, Tom, and Angie. Thank you very much for supporting me during these days. See how this new camera works, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, this is Yo from Yo Makes, signing off.